restrictions of outboard motors. So a lot of people want to use these things for pleasure purposes, as though they couldn't use these things. But without our knowledge, there have been a lot of restrictions imposed on our life because of terrorism. Now, taking that out from our lives, I'm sure that most of you young people must have not known what is a normal environment of a country without terrorism, without all these restrictions, controls, rules and regulations. So I think that will bring up a lot of opportunities for the people to invest in a lot of businesses. And this is not specific to Sri Lanka, but even in very advanced, maybe in US society, you like to have a computer, that you keep the computer on your desk, but you don't know what to do. So that's the biggest problem, I think. And if you know the application, you have to educate people how to use this. That's more important in the sense. He mentioned certain things like how rural, person can see whether the stock are available or using the computer. But look at today, is there any automation in hospitals or doctors? I can remember, it's not too far that in US, when I went to certain hospital, that was not long before, about 5 years back. The doctor, he was an Indian doctor, he was cursing that the hospital has forced him to use the computer. So he was cursing that, I have to do all these things on the computer, now I have to learn how to enter. But today, that I think even the lawyers or the doctors or the universities or schools, everywhere you have to, see how you can apply the IT into the day-to-day life. That is lacking, I think, in the whole world. I mean, it's not only internet, it's not only reading the papers over the internet or at the same time, there are things like still, we have now, I think it's email is, a lot of people are using email. But what is the use of email if still you have to write your application for government sector or private sector? Why not use the email? Reduce the paperwork. So if you don't, with the improvement of IT, introduction of IT, you have to change the rules and regulations as well. Otherwise, it will not bring real use of computers. If you can't get leave or if you can't tell your boss that you are not coming, you are sick, still if you have to fill the form and send, then what is the use? So that you have email, it's not only to send all these bogus emails going around today, not only that, but you have to really use it, which it can bring. So that for that you have to change rules and regulations as well, I think. And introduction of computers to using various professions. That is very important, I think. Development of packages for lawyers, the doctors, the hospitals. I think it's lacking automation in that sense. And also, I mentioned in my speech a bit the lack of, take India, for example, when there was this IT boom, we were still going on the same way that teaching the students from the very basics without understanding the requirements of the industry. Whereas India trained Oracle programmers, they were just producing programmers. They didn't know they didn't have degrees and all these basic things. They were trained for programmers, whether it is C programmers, Oracle programmers, only they were trained for that. So, but they got jobs in US. I know that people came, a lot of people came to US as that time Oracle was very famous and Oracle program. But when I talked to them, they have not done any degree or IT degree or anything. They have just gone into a place where they were trained as programmers and came. So that is why India, I think, was successful in capturing the IT market. So I think that even educating youth, that we have to educate them for better skills so that we can get the full benefit of it.
Good evening. Honorable Life Giving ඔබ සියලු දෙනාම මගේ අදහසක් තමයි ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්මේෂන් and communication මොකක්ද හැදෙනවා බිස්නස් හැදෙනවා ඒ පැත්තෙන් ගවර්න්මන්ට් එක අඳුනගෙන ඒක කරගෙන යනවා කමියුනිකේෂන් ගත්තොතින් ඒකේ විශාල ප්‍රදේශයක් ආවරණය වෙන්නේ ලලිත වේදිකම තුනේ ඒ IT සෙක්ෂන් එකේ රටේ සංවර්ධන